Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hey, Fox in Space, what's up, dude? How you been, man? So, I was working on episode 7 of Safe Mode, and just getting back into the habit of it again. I mean, I was traveling all over the place again. I was in Toronto at the Buffer Festival, presenting my Neil deGrasse Tyson animations to a very warm and receptive crowd. The festival is kind of awesome. I mean, they go all out, man. They put you up in like the swanky hotel, and it's just like non-stop partying. So I met a whole bunch of cool people again this year. Oddly enough, I ended up hanging out with the creator of Cyanide and Happiness. Rob is his name. His wife. They were very friendly people. We got along with them pretty well, actually. And I hanged out with my friend J-Reg in Toronto. I don't know if you guys follow those guys, J-Reg and Art Chad. They got this podcast they're just starting on YouTube called the Horseshoe Theory Podcast. They did an interview with me in Carolina, so... The Talentless Writer, hello! Hey, Tokyo 14, hello! Folded Frame, hello everyone! Slick Nick, good to see everyone again. Oh, okay, let me turn down the music. Yeah, it was like at max. Is that better? Probably more like that, I think. I reinstalled OBS, so my settings are all reset. Cool Adas, hello. Okay, so anyway, I got this rendering in 3D here, but I was wondering, see how you got the reflections coming off the windows? I wonder if I could apply those reflections like to the whole car. And so I did a separate render here of where it's just everything's reflective, and I was just gonna see if I could just like put it on top of the video. So if I don't know if it's going to look good, so I'm just going to try it. You can kind of see like the red, but that looks like it's not doing it right. Hold on. Yeah, it's not exactly the same shade of red. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Now you can see like the reflections in the car, but I think it might just look weird. Yeah, it kind of looks like crap. I mean, it looks sort of cool, but it also doesn't look like reflections. So I'll just turn it off, I think. This is here. Here's it with just reflections. And that, I mean, that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna, you know. I wonder if I should keep it like that. Or have it, I think I might keep it like the original. Human hard drive. All my live streams are now public after they've been published on YouTube. You can just go to the YouTube channel and then click on the live stream tab. I prefer just reflections than half reflections. Yeah. I mean, it does look cool, just black and red. It's hard to say. These are like the creative decisions that like dwell on for a long time. Those Neil deGrasse Tyson videos are so cool. Loved how they turned out. I'm gonna get one of those mirror lips forever beanies soon. Yeah, man, I ordered one myself actually. Basically, so I can just like get an idea of the, so I can take like photos of it and make, you know, see how the quality is and stuff. Usually the embroideries look pretty good, so pretty. It should be. I don't know. It's coming in a couple weeks or whatever. Hey Danky, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada this past weekend. We had Thanksgiving like last month basically, which I actually kind of like completely forgot about. So I didn't go home. My parents came to visit me in Ottawa this year, so okay. So I don't know. It does look cool. But let me just like see if, okay, if I because I think it needs something, it's lacking like an outline or something. Hey, thanks, Tiny. Yeah, I mean, I've come to realize I like making those short little bonus videos and stuff, and that's kind of what brings in like new viewers to my channel, I find. But it's the longer form projects that kind of have the staying power, you know. I don't know why this can't get my outlines to work here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now my edges are like correct. It's gonna make the car hard to see though now. So maybe I'll... maybe I'll make the reflections in the car like a darker shade of red. So there's actually dark red, red, and then black. Let's try and see how that looks. It's gonna have to render, so that's gonna take a while. One runner, I saw you're working on another painting. Any plans to auction that one? Are you not? Oh, is that the painting with like the big smiley face? Yeah, I basically just did that and I paint over it. It's not going to be a big smiley face painting. One runner, but I'm not finished it yet, but I'm going to be working on it this winter. So it's going to take me probably a month or two because it's an oil painting and oil takes like forever to dry. So hey, I got Brussels sprouts for Thanksgiving. I started roasting the Brussels sprouts in the oven, like high temperature. I used to like boil them or like steam them and stuff, but they taste so much better roasted. Especially carrots too. Anyway, but yeah. So, oh, Moosh. Hey, thanks for the 10 there, Moosh. I appreciate that. Love your stuff. You mentioned that the music comes first. How does that factor into your writing? Yeah, so I make music like all the time basically, and if I want to use if I decide that I use, like, if I want to use the music that I made in an episode of safe mode or whatever interface, I'll kind of just like play the music while I write, or like try to imagine what would work with the music. I don't do it as much as I used to, but well, I'm doing it now for this episode, so sometimes I don't know where I'm going, where I'm writing stuff, so I make music, and then the music kind of helps me visualize what I want to make, if that makes any sense. Hello from the lunar side. Hey Andy the Fork. How much weed is involved in this? Not much, honestly. I mean, I you know, when I was making interface, I didn't use anything like that, really. If anything, I find excessive use of it is not productive. Though I do find that using it before going to the gym kind of like is incredible. Which I don't know why. It just like you can just like go extra hard and stuff at the gym, and you just want to like stay there longer and focus, I guess. You know, I almost feel like the outline layer is going to look worse, because I like how you can see it, like the black of the car there. And if I were to refresh this, now it kind of looks like a video game. I mean, it looks cool though. Just see, I have to make sure the colors correct. E1000 Mega. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. You're one of the few content creators I would unironically classify as avant-garde. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Keep making great content. Hope the rest of your 2023 is great. I really appreciate the comment, man. There's not a lot of people that are treating YouTube as like a just like kind of purely artistic place. I mean, there's definitely some people out there, but there's not that many, you know, because it's the problem with YouTube now is it's hard to like reach people unless you're like getting that 70, 90, 80% audience retention, and when you do kind of like more slower, thoughtful pieces or weird stuff, it's really hard to get those like high retention numbers, you know. Well, at least I find that's just my experience anyway. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna change some stuff. Yeah, there's something weird going on again. Okay, there we go. So, here it is now. Yeah, because you can see now the car kind of loses its shape when it's over there. So maybe if I change the reflections from red to... Let's just try something different for now. Yeah. This is starting to look messed up, and I think it looked cooler before, so I'm gonna just undo what I did there. Unfortunately, I overridden my PNG files because I like to do things really inefficiently. Forbidden Era. Hey, thank you for that. 10 for the Ghost. Can't wait to feel safe again. Never given on here before, but your work is amazing and deserves it. Hey, I appreciate that, Forgiven Era. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. Sampling opacities and After Effects at less than 100% is maddening. Yeah, there's it's been a whole kind of like thing getting the colors correct, and what the fuck? Why is it red now? Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's just render over that again. At least I still have. I decide not to use this. I still have my color layer. So I like, you know, this looks cool, but I feel like it looks cooler just being all red, because they're like in an underground like parking garage sort of thing, or I don't know exactly where they are, but this kind of scene jumps ahead a little bit. Smear and the flower are like escaping from the bar, so there's going to be a car chase scene. It's going to be kind of fun to animate. I don't know how long this episode is going to take me. It's probably going to take me several months still, so unfortunately, my animation has slowed down much more than it used to be. I used to pump out episodes like crazy, but back in the early days of Interface and stuff, I would put out like an episode every month, and it's just like a really unhealthy way of working, you know? You know, unfortunately, that's like, I had to do that though, in order to get myself established on YouTube, but now that I'm like, fine, basically, I don't want to like kill myself animating, so. Yeah, so anyways, this is supposed to be like, right here is like a, well, I don't know, I just thought it looked cool. But basically, it's gonna be like a little orb that you can peer into, kind of like a Palantir. And then, it's gonna like reveal that that's where, Smear is. Was the car model made from scratch or was it from the internet? It looks awesome. So I bought the model off of one of those websites because I can't model for shit. But I had to like do a lot of stuff to it. It's like texturing it to look exactly how like my style, art style. That took a long time to figure out. And then I had to rig the car too, so like the wheels turn and so this animation is basically I just make a spline and then it like drives itself, which is awesome. And if I wanted the road to be bumpy and stuff, the wheels would like go up and down, which is really cool. But not for this scene, I don't think. Maybe I'll put like some wavy ripples in the ground later. That might be cool, especially if there's like people chasing them and stuff, you know, they go flying. Yeah, I might do that. If you look at the beginning of like episode 6 of safe mode, there's like it like drives over some hills and you can kind of see the suspension working, and it looks really nice. Hey, thank you, Bernie. A Fox in Space. I've been making short form cartoons every month or so now to hold people over for my next full-size episode. Man, you really make me want to try out Cinema 4D. Well, first of all, yeah. I mean, here's the thing, man. Like, it's tough only uploading like once every year or whatever, you know? Some people can do it, though, and they get still 1 million views, but, like, it's... I don't know, every year it's just gotten worse for animators on YouTube. Like, it's just, you gotta pump stuff out like daily now, you know, shorts and all that. I just upload clips and stuff, but I don't think about it too much anymore. Sorry, man. I don't know, but yeah, that is a good strategy though, to at least put something short out, you know, because and I guess if you like have like a library of assets that you already animated and you can reuse, like mouth animations and that sort of thing, that will also save you a lot of time. My problem is every episode takes place in a different location, and like imagine if I made a movie or a web series that just took place in like one apartment or whatever, or one location. I mean, not an apartment, like literally anywhere else, but just one location. I wouldn't have to like create every single scene. But I think that's partly what makes it fun and interesting, though. For like a web series, or especially an animated web series. But I think that, like, let's say I'm still animating after I do safe mode, which I don't know if I would do that, continue animating, but I might decide to make a more minimal project where I just have like one location and I make it more about the writing and the stuff. I don't know if that would work, but if you get the money, Cinema 4D, and well, so here's the thing, this toon shader that I'm using with Cinema 4D is not the one that comes with Cinema 4D. It's I use Autodesk Arnold, and so it's not a huge expense. I think it's like $300 a year Canadian, but Cinema 4D is like $1,000 or something like that for a year. So if you're using Blender though, then I mean it's kind of hard to justify paying $1,300 plus tax if you have something that's in my opinion, just as capable. Blender is just as capable. I don't know how to use it, and I kind of don't want to learn. So it's complicated, man. And Cinema 4D is so easy that I'm just gonna be using this. You know, I don't really see myself as an animator. Like, I don't want to be animating forever. Right now, it's the thing that I'm doing. But totes Mick, let's see, McPree. Hey man, I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Fox of Space. Yeah, I don't get to reuse locations or heads, mouths that much. Every scene is a new set of people and places. Yeah, exactly, man. You know, though, I would say that out of like, I've never seen animation quite as detailed when it comes to like talking and stuff, and and my animations don't even come close. Like, basically what I do is I got like layers. I have like layers of Photoshop files, maybe 12 of them, and I just go through those 12 layers. But we have, you know, we've gotten better at making the animations more dynamic a little bit, though. Mostly because I got a part-time animator, which I'm just like, you give me like all these different variations that I would never animate on my own because I don't have the patience for it. And she comes back and she gives me like, so it's like really subtle, nice animations. Like when Mr. Greetings was sitting in the car talking to Smear in the last episode, it felt like those were some of like my like better facial animations than I usually had, you know, especially because he kind of rotates a little bit. But beyond that, though, it gets kind of like the workload goes like exponential. Okay. Hey man, Fox and Spade, I appreciate that, dude. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it very much, man. Arnold Autodesk. Sorry, man. I don't know. I mean, like, it's like Saturday night. I'm like not thinking that. Hey, Autodesk Arnold is what's called. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Gotta open this up again. Okay, so now I got my reflections back, but they're the wrong color, so I'll make them red again. Oh, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I think it just looks cool. So I'm gonna have this whole scene like this, probably. And maybe once I'm inside the car, then I'll just have like regular colors. Because they got like, well, I guess they don't have lights inside, but whatever. I like to put like a really tiny subtle amount of turbulent displace, which kind of just shifts the pixels around a little bit. would you ever buy this car? I think it's a Cadillac Eldorado in real life. I mean, I would if it didn't cost like $400 in gas to fill up, and also if you got in an accident, you wouldn't like lose your head or get your legs crushed because they have like no crumple zone. I mean, I don't know how those cars. They probably they're old, right? But they're not like super safe. Which I don't know, man. Drivers in Montreal are crazy. And also, there's not really any space in Montreal to have a car like that. I mean, they are cool though. I like them. I went to my friend's wedding, and one of his friends had a version of this car. I think it was like a couple years earlier, and it was friggin' huge. Like, you're just driving down the highway. It felt like, well, it's just, they call them boats because it feels like you're driving a boat. Like, the hood of the car just like extends into the horizon. Totes McPreesh, I stumbled upon your work while I was in an airport traveling for work. Instantly engaged me. Thanks for sharing their stuff. Hey, appreciate that, Totes. And I hope the first video you watched in the airport was Neil deGrasse Tyson eating a Reuben sandwich in an airport terminal. A Fox in Space, I'm programming my own interface in Blender with Python to make the 2D animation side of it more user-friendly. I swear if Blender just had a better UI, they would take everyone else's customers. Yeah, man, that's what, yeah. I agree with you, man. It's got the power, just the UI is not for me, you know. And I did try out the Blender Grease tool, but I don't know. You should, if you like make it like easy for people to use or whatever, you could probably sell that on Gumroad, like a plugin or whatever it is. Are you programming it yourself? Like, do you know how to program? There's so many things with Blender that are like, there's so many people making amazing plugins for Blender right now, like full crowd simulators and stuff, that I've been experimenting with using Blender just to use their plugins, and then I would export the files as Alembic files into Cinema 4D. I might end up, I did that actually a little bit briefly. Oh, I don't think I released anything where I did that though, but it was like, I was just testing it, and it did work. One runner. So the turbulent stuff it used to be like something I would do manually, but it just ended up taking like too much time and stuff. So now, I mean, there's methods I do, and I get it to look almost just like how I would do it manually. I kind of... Yeah, right. Okay, random seed. So if you animate the random seed here, you see how, I don't know if you can see it, but the pixels are shifting around just slightly. But I don't like to do it on every 15 frames. I like to do it on every 2 frames, every 2s, so that it looks like I did it by myself, by hand, because I never used to do it on every single frame. So I would go like, put a step keyframe there, and then I go 1. Oops. Now I can go 1, 1, 2, 2. And then I think is that how you do it? Yeah. And it loops now too, so 0, 0, 0. Okay, so there's a problem. It's 1. There, I got it now. That's it. Okay, so now if I can save this so I don't have to do that every single time. I had to reinstall something, so I lost my preferences. Now, most people won't even notice that, but, well, some people will notice it, but it's a very subtle thing. It's, you know, I feel like some animators use turbulent displace in After Effects to kind of make their show look a little bit like it was, every frame was drawn, whatever, but they overdo it, and it ends up looking like liquid soup. And also, they do it they don't animate the correct thing. They animate the evolution, and they should be animating the random seed, because evolution kind of morphs the turbulence like a wave, and random seed jerks them into different locations. And if you were to draw the same line several times over and over manually, you would have the jerkiness of movement, and you wouldn't have this wavy, tweened version, if that makes any sense at all. And by looping it on 3s there, it also emulates looping it every 3 frames. It looks like something I would have done myself manually, because there's no way I would sit there and draw all these little glitches for every single second of my animation. I would do 3 frame loops and just have it repeat. There's another one here too. I'm giving away all my animation secrets. VR glitch. You can put glitch on here. It also does a cool kind of like pixelated distortion kind of. The Lyle Bradley, hey, appreciate that. Thank you very much for the super chat and the flying pear. I'm gonna do a watch party of interface and safe mode once the ladder is complete. That's cool, man. I condone that, except that it's gonna take me at least 2 years to finish interface. I mean, safe mode, I think. So if you use this VR glitch, the one thing you want to turn off is the color distortion. Because, well, you don't want to add random colors to your stuff. And you can just bring this down to like something really subtle, like 2. In the same case, you want to also animate the random seed and not the evolution. So now you can see the distortion. The VR glitch kind of gives it a more, I don't know, it's slightly different. Like maybe that may be too much. I might just type in 1 here. Yeah, 1. So if you zoom in here, it makes my pixels just move around a bit, and it's just kind of pleasing to look at. Okay. Alright, so I gotta work on a different shot now. I did a Chimney Alfonso drinking game. It's a good time. It's 3 shots if they get the wrong ending. That's pretty funny, man. That's a great idea, actually. I think there's like 12 bad endings. The idea is that you don't want to end up doing like manual stuff like that to make things look like hand-drawn. It's just too much work. And Blender has like with the Toon shader, it has like this cool, you can apply like noise or whatever to the outline so that it just shifts around a little bit. You can't really do that in Autodesk Arnold very easily. So there's workarounds, which is to do it in After Effects. Anyway. So I got another shot where the back of the car is shot out. And it's also kind of pans up from the back of the car. Man, I love your animations since I was a kid. Oh man, that's it makes me sound old, you know? I guess it's only been like 5 or 6 years. It's been like 6 years, dude. That's coming a long time. Okay. So I have another camera here that's on the rear of the car. So that's how it looks. Wow, what was the inspiration behind Thomas the Nuke? Not much. I don't know, man. I was just thinking of like stuff that I thought was funny at the time. I guess. If I were, I probably wouldn't have come up with that idea today. It was just, I don't know, man. That video is funny, but I kind of resent it a little bit that it's got like 10 million views, and like the other stuff I care about more doesn't. But that's just how it is. Okay, I need to like concentrate for a second here. I wonder if you're going to be able to see that spider. Okay, so let's say here, and then I'm just going to render this out and see how it looks. It's kind of hard to see unless it's rendered out. So why did you name yourself after a flavor? It's about taste, you know? It's about having a good taste. That's what it is. Son the Bear, yeah, man. Yeah, boy. I just want to say I enjoy your music. Always. Hey, thanks, man. I got some more stuff coming out. Oh shit! Look, that looks awesome. What doesn't look awesome is the this big red circle thing. I have to get rid of. Hold on. Let me just get rid of that. That was just something I needed for the previous shot. Yeah, I got some music coming soon. I'm getting some strings recorded now, actually. And some piano. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta get some water. Yeah, so I got some news, by the way. Interface is going to be at Phenomena Fest in Sao Paulo, Brazil. If anyone is in Brazil, it's going to be happening, I think, December 4th. I'm going to post about it soon. Solo, yeah, I don't know. I don't usually stream like on a schedule, so and I was gone for a long time, so oh my god, that looks amazing. I feel like the spider needs to be outlined though. Okay, the outline's not going to be that strong. Well, but basically that, you know, there was a spider that grabbed underneath the car in the last episode. You didn't see it grab underneath the car, but it's just a symbolic thing. The reds are going to be shifted once I'm done there. Also, I feel like, I want to stop that for a second. The edges of the car are a little bit too close to the edge of the frame. So because if I'm gonna get this put on VHS tapes in like a couple years, there's like TV safe zones you have to be aware of. Like on a CRT monitor, it cuts off the edges of your picture. And so stuff that's right at the edge of the frame gets cut off. So. Also, it just makes for better composition. You shouldn't really have stuff like right at the edge of your frame because it just makes it like an uneasy tension over there. unless you're doing it like intentionally. Salo A, I have like a good reason to come to Sao Paulo too. I just like looking at the plane tickets and it was like $2,000, and I was like, I can't spend $2,000 plus like a hotel. So I'm sorry, man. I'll keep checking. Maybe there'll be like a sale. Maybe there's like a Black Friday sale on tickets. I doubt that. Vivica Angel, hey, thank you, and hello again. So I don't know if you guys ever see the movie Thief by Michael Mann. Directed by Michael Mann, but he's got all these cool shots of classic cars where basically like sometimes you'll just like film like the hood of a car. You can see all the reflections off it. So this is kind of like what I'm going for, and I might do another angle from the front perspective of the car too. I might be able to like show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Apparently the entire movie is on YouTube. It's just, so if you guys are looking for a cool movie, I mean, probably rent it, but I don't know what the quality is like. Yeah, is this the scene I'm talking about? It's like at the beginning of the movie. Hey, thanks, Thomas. I don't know if it's this scene. I have no idea where it is. Oh, here it is, maybe? Yeah. It might be heat that I'm talking about. There might be like a particular shot he has. But he always has these kind of cool car scenes. Just watched Thief for the first time 2 months ago. Yeah, I feel like it's like right up your alley. It's got yeah, that like kind of 1980s or early 1980s kind of like aesthetic. Just man, the world was so different back then. It's like I'm gonna be like an old dude, like, but seriously, you and me, man, we're like like one of the last generation to grow up without, like, computers were just not like a thing that everyone used all the time. Like, I don't know, man. Everyone that was born after like 2005 or whatever, I don't know if they get it. Like, the world was so different back then. We've just gotten like through so much technology. I mean, as you think about it, like the difference between the 60s and the 80s, yeah, they had like, I mean, it was basically just like better versions of things. Like they had phones and stuff. They all still had washing machines. Of course, they got, you know, the internet was just invented and stuff. But I never would have thought that the difference between the 90s and like the 2020s would be so insane. How does this program compare to Nickelodeon 3D Movie Maker? I don't know, man, but I don't know if there's like some guy on YouTube that used to make animations out of those kind of like, man, what was that guy's name? Oh, I forget. It might be like in my favorites somewhere. I'm sorry, man, that doesn't make any sense what I just said. It's been so long since I saw those videos. They'll get it in a different way when they get to our age. I'm starting to get it again, man, because like just the other day I was like trying to Google something, and I was like, man, like I was trying to troubleshoot a problem in Cinema 4D, and I just asked ChatGPT, and it was like walking step by step to give me everything I needed to fix it. And I was like, how does ChatGPT know how to use Cinema 4D, man? It just knows somehow. Serpico. The French Connection. I've heard about those, man, but I haven't seen them. I think I might have. I haven't seen those movies. Serpico. No, I saw Serpico for sure. Yeah, definitely saw Serpico. That's an Al Pacino movie, right? Yeah, that's when he's like a cop, isn't it? Yeah, that's a good movie. Let's close this here. Alright, let's open this up. I forgot that the back window has to smash. So let me just try something here. Once the camera gets to this point, I'm gonna try smashing out the back window. And there should be a way that's very easy, because Cinema 4D has this thing called Shatter, and it works pretty well. I just have to find where the back window is. I don't know which one oh, this might be it. No, it's not. That's not it. It's not that one either. It's right here. Okay, so I want to see it now. Look, that looks terrible. What the fuck? Okay, so the problem is the subdivisions are very square, and that's where it gets the shattering from. So I think if I were to get that polygon and take the line cut tool, where is that? You can just go like this. Line cut. And it's because I have to be in a certain mode, I think. Okay. So if I do this, unfortunately, I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it like deletes polygons. So that didn't work well. You have to be careful. Let's see, connect cut edges, auto snap. I don't know if that, maybe that's screwing it up. So basically, if you do this, you make subdivisions that are irregular, glass-shaped. And I think it's going to fix the problems, so it doesn't look like checkerboards falling off. Okay, that should be enough. Oh, what the fuck? What happened there? It didn't work. Let me try that again. Just see what's going on here. Press enter, right? Is that how you do it? I think I turned off something. Single line, infinite cut, restrict to selection, auto snap. Now it's not working at all. Okay, now it's working again, I think. I don't know why it's so finicky. It's supposed to be simple. In the wrong mode, is that why? Oh, that's... God. Yeah. Oh, like, what the fuck is going on? Why? Just slice. There we go. I think this is doing it now. God damn, that was annoying. Yes, this is working. Oop. Okay, that should be enough. Now, turn the car back on. And now, at this point, camera pans. Strength goes from 0 to... I mean, that kind of looks like crap, but let's just leave it for now. Angle speed. That looks a little bit better. The only problem with it is it just kind of like goes through the geometry. But because it's all black and red, maybe you're not even going to notice. All you really need to see is that it smashes, so... I don't know how that's gonna look. We'll just render it and see how it goes. Oh. And I probably don't need to render the whole thing. I'll just render from 7 seconds onwards. I'm not sure if it's working exactly how I want it to, but it didn't mind the grid shatter. Andy the Fork, you know, that's the weird thing, is like, I'm like, you're correct. Like, and actually, because it's taking place in the interface, the grid shatter should be like what I should have it look like. If anything, I should make it shatter really unnaturally. Can't even see it shatter here. Can you give us any explanation into the recent Neil deGrasse Tyson bids? No explanation really. I just wanted to do something out of left field that really doesn't make any sense. I had one idea for a video on Neil deGrasse Tyson, which was the one where he's tweeting about kissing himself. But then I thought, well, it might be cool to release like a barrage of Neil deGrasse Tyson videos, just to kind of like, I don't know if like trolling the audience is the right word, but it's just kind of, I thought it was just funny just to have like a whole slew of them come out at once. And I kind of had to clear my head after doing safe mode episode 6. Because that episode was technically a challenge. Like, I just watched it so I can review my memory of it, and I was like, oh my god, dude, like the 3D in it is like out of like nuts. And it took a lot out of me, so I needed like a break afterwards. I don't really know about this window smashing here. I don't know why it's all messed up. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the window smashing. Okay, so when the glass shatters though, I think it should like rotate. So this thing. Are you buying any new synths or music gear for Cyber Monday? No, man. Maybe next year. But I'm paying for a lot of string recordings right now, so that's kind of what I'm paying for. And I'm still like, I feel like I still haven't quite mastered the Hydrasynth, so hold on, I gotta ban someone. Even do that. When it shatters, it should like freeze or stutter and glitch, something really pop out. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get it to. Okay, so if I were to like pop it out like this. Problem is I was trying to like get my axis Fuck, what is that tool called? Oh, it's right here. Yeah. I think it's gonna work. I don't see it though. Okay, it did work, okay. So there... And maybe because the car is driving forward, maybe it makes sense. To have it come out like that. It's just I did this backwards. Oh yeah, see, look, that looks better already. It kind of like glides over the... Yeah, I think that should work, maybe. Maybe, I mean, I don't know what that looks like. It looks kind of hard to see. Maybe the inside of the car. This shot is actually turning out to be quite complicated. Okay, so the reason why I had to do that is so that I can mat it out later in After Effects. I'm gonna have to draw the interior of the car manually, I think. Because it's gonna be way too much work to select all those polygons and color it, and it'll take me like 20 minutes instead of like an hour, 2 hours, probably more than that, 3 hours. Why is there red lines in it though? Oh, it's because it's shattered. Yeah, the inside of the car isn't textured properly, so that's... Now it's looking correct. It's only one part of the car that's wrong. I don't know why this is being a mess. Whatever, I think it's fine. I can probably clean it up later. I might just drop the shot entirely if it's taking me too long, because it's kind of like a pain in the ass. How did you get so good at 3D? Did you teach yourself? Well, I wouldn't call myself good at 3D, but I'm like okay at doing shader stuff and tunes in Cinema 4D now. I just learned through YouTube tutorials and there's some tutorials about Arnold Toon Shader out there, though there's not really that much information. I kind of had to just spend a lot of time messing around. So yeah, like right here, the reflection of the window is all messed up because it's all in pieces. That looks like sort of okay. I think I might need to use it like in combination with something else. I'll probably composite some glass in After Effects. Okay. Yeah, so basically right up until it explodes, like right here, 8.833 seconds. At 8.883 seconds. This glass will... Oh, God. I screwed things up. Oh, I should do this. I should have saved a non-shattered version of that window. I mean, I could just go back and copy it from the file, but I know it's not going to paste in the right section. Let me just try something. Yeah, I don't know how to like transfer those settings into here. I'm just going to do it manually. I'm doing it from the wrong one too. Oh god, it's like in the ceiling somewhere. And it's up there because I know this is what was gonna happen. I don't know how to like get it back into place. Oh, I did it. Okay. So for Forbidden Era, too bad you didn't see my messages since there was so much spam. Yeah, I had to block that guy. Why there are red lines in it? Yeah, let's see here. Well, I don't... Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Okay, so... my glass... Okay, right at this point, right here, I'm gonna have a clean sheet of glass that's gonna be nice and reflective. And then, right at the right moment, when the glass shatters, which is... God damn, where is it? Where's the glass shattering? Jeez. Right here? I don't know, whatever. I forget what the number was. Okay. Okay, so that turns off right there. And then suddenly, psh, the thing breaks. And then also though, why can't I see my... How come I can't see this anymore? This is the thing about 3D software. I just spend forever trying to figure shit out, and it's just a nightmare sometimes. Delete that for now. Okay. So now that one more thing is the shattering glass also has to be off. And then in the next frame, it goes on. Okay, I think I got it finally. So now if I'm playing this back, I have a nice reflection in the glass until it starts shattering. Now that took forever. Well, not really. I can't believe I actually fixed it. Let's render this out. Has anyone hit you up wanting to make a game yet? I get hit up once in a while, but I know it's like I don't have the energy to do that, or the budget, or the skills, you know. And like, if someone wanted me to, it's just too much work, man. Like I'm just one guy, and I know I'm not a programmer, so oh man, look at the little animated GIF there of the birthday suit. It's because I forgot that I uploaded the Spotify canvas for that song. That's funny. I don't know what's going on with my... Why is it like popping in and out? It's like having a seizure. Oh my god. Hold on. Let's stop that for a second. It's doing that because this thing turns back on for some reason. And it shouldn't be, I think. Off. Off. And then... yeah, I think that should fix it. Okay, I think I have to render it from the beginning now because I'm changing the colors of some stuff here. I think I got it though. Some person, yeah, yeah, I like making the music kind of like atmospheric, I guess. Forbidden Era, I'm a programmer, you do the art, I'll do the code, make a wicked game. I know, man, I know, like, it's... The thing is, it's just the communication and like having to do meetings and like game development is not something I want to get into right now. I've already spent I'm trying to cut back on the amount of computer time I spend doing stuff, so that would be a going in the opposite direction. I'm like seriously trying to cut down, like almost just, you know, I need to do more physical things like painting or just going out and stuff, doing different things. I think we spend too much time on the computer. I spend too much time on the computer. I mean, I'm an animator, right? But like, I think in general, a lot of people are just like on the internet all the time now. Anyways, once this is done rendering, I'm probably going to call it quits for tonight. But I think it's going to work. Right on, man. Yeah. Man, I don't know, like, I think it's like unhealthy and people don't even realize what's happening. Like, I mean, I'm streaming right now, but there's some guys that stream like 12 hours a day, every day. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I guess they're making money, but I mean, one day you're gonna die, and it's like you're gonna be like, well, what did I do with my life? I stared at a bunch of pixels. What a waste. I mean, yeah, you can say you're interacting with people, but really you're just interacting with colors on a screen. All right, let's take a look how that looks. Oh, it's okay. I don't know why, like... Hey, it's not bad. That looks pretty good. So basically, I'll replace that green screen with a hand-drawn interior. Because, like I said before, I didn't texture the inside of the car, and it would take me forever. And because the camera's not moving, I can just draw a matte painting, basically, and stick it back there. And I don't like how it, like, disappears right away, so... Like, maybe I'll add something in After Effects. I mean, actually, what I could do is just have it not fall all the way through. I could have it go up. Maybe I'll do that. So I'm at 9.3. Demosphere, that is true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't, like, if I was spending all that time, it wasn't exactly a waste, obviously, but, I don't know, it's just... I feel like I'm, I don't know. Was the hex system logo treatment inspired by the core quadrants from the rendering window? Oh, I see what you're saying. You mean like when you're rendering those little squares or those little X's pop up? Actually, no. I designed that logo like 12 years ago, and I never changed it because I figured it's fine. I don't really know why I chose... I just kind of like it just looks sort of like computery, I guess. Like matrixy. But then, yeah, it does sort of look like that when you're rendering, eh? Okay, I gotta figure something out here. Let's have the glass go this way. If I move this keyframe, now it looks like the glass slides off the back of the car, which is much nicer than it just disappearing. Yeah, that looks cool. So... oh crap. Let me just stop that. I don't need to re-render everything, just 7 onwards. Going outside is cool. The trees are pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah. So, I mean, here, it's the winter time now in Montreal, so I don't really go outside that often, because it's like freezing. But I'll probably go snowboarding. I'll try a couple times. That's the winter time is when I get a lot of work done, and then, like once it starts warming up, I'm just like outside all day. Like I can't, and I come home and I work in the evenings, but I get more work done in the winter time for sure, because. Do you think Mischief will ever make a comeback? He will. He will. I'm waiting for the right time, and I'm not sure if this is the episode for it. It might have been this one or the next one. He's gonna come back, yeah, for sure. How much time of your life do you think you spend animating / creating art? Well, up until 2017, I made documentaries with Caroline and stuff. Wasn't really like art, I guess. Like it was just more like work. They were nice videos though. But since I started animating, it has been like at least 75% of my life has been just creating stuff. either music. Like yesterday, I was making music, and I spent like 12 hours just like sitting here. And the day before that, I think I spent like 8 hours. And some days, like, I'm probably going to spend the most of December making music and animating, so it's been a lot. It's been like, I don't like know what to do with myself sometimes, so I just go in here and I start drawing stuff or whatever. But, oh, okay, it shatters and then it sits on there, but it doesn't continue falling. I didn't quite push it far enough. So let's continue to push it away. Are there any projects you spend a lot of time on that didn't work out? What's your strategy for dealing with that kind of situation? There's a lot of music tracks that I've worked on where I would try to get it to sound right. Like it just wouldn't work. Like I couldn't get it to sound right. Like there was some mud somewhere that's just impossible to remove. And sometimes I would spend like a day or two, a couple days, and I end up just not liking the music at all, and I'm just like wasting my time trying to fix something that's not going to work. Otherwise, I don't really get into that where well, I spend a lot of times doing things in 3D where I could have just drawn it and it would have been much faster to draw it. So I've gotten better at recognizing where my shortcomings are when it comes to 3D software, because otherwise, I'll just be spending forever in the 3D software. Okay, good. It came all the way off. How long has it taken to learn 3D software for your art? Well, for, you know, I can do extremely basic modeling and shading stuff, so it took me like... I remember my friend showed me about Autodesk Arnold, and it took me about 4 or 5 months to like really start getting the hang of it. I remember there was a couple weeks. There's a lot of troubleshooting. I don't know. It's got to kind of push through it, because once I saw what the potential was, like I knew there was potential. And once I saw that potential, I just kept pushing, because, and then we got episode 6 of Safe Mode, which looks like crazy. And now I can do stuff like this, which would have been impossible before, you know. But sometimes I think to myself, maybe I should just stick to just drawing shit, you know. The animations would look different. It would be more crude. It would be more like wacky and out of perspective. But I don't know. I just kind of like how this 3D stuff looks. So I'm gonna just kind of keep going this way, and anyway, okay, let's just see how this looks. Alright, I think that's probably fine. Now if I watch it in After Effects, it's gonna play back at the right speed. Yeah, so that's... The glass looks okay. I'll probably add some more stuff on there. But, and this shot will probably start around here. Once the car picks up speed. Yeah. Though I think maybe the glass... Well, I'll fix this tomorrow. The camera should move up quicker, I think. Maybe not. It's kind of cool seeing the reflections in the car. Yeah, if you ever spend up too much time trying to get the sound to mix properly and stuff with the music, it's what the problem is that the composition is wrong, and it's not necessarily the recordings. Like the arrangement of musical instruments is probably just too much or something, and you got to think about the different frequencies that certain instruments occupy when you. That's what I was struggling to do with the No Confluence album. Some of the tracks were difficult to mix, and that's just because I was getting, I didn't have that much experience using strings, like live, real strings instruments. But now I'm starting to understand a little bit better. Do you think you might still make animated music videos in the future? I'd love to see you make an animation of an entire album. I would love to, man. Might be a lot of work though, like a whole album. It might be more like a visualizer, like an elaborate visualizer, where like the scene changes once in a while. I don't know. Daft Punk did it really well with Stella 5555. I'll have to check that out. I remember Flume made one too that was pretty cool. Wasn't animated though. Yeah, it might be cool to have the shards just come out and just rotate. Let's see. Yeah, the problem is it's like way too slow. Like the camera needs to move way faster than that. So my main problem is fixing the camera, which it should be like, and then right here is where the glass should be shattering. So I have to, unfortunately, well, it's not, it shouldn't be that hard. You know, I'm just gonna run into this, and if this doesn't work, I'm probably gonna go to bed. But oh, I definitely know I've been producing for a long time, over 20 years. Arranging instruments in 3D space is a nice trick to using. Forbidden Era, have you been messing around with the, what's it called? Is it like Dolby Spatial? Dolby, is it Dolby? It's like a new thing now. All these like music companies want you to like mix your music in like 7.2 or something. I don't have the speakers for that. Yeah. Yeah, Demosphere. That's the one thing that I don't do anymore, is I don't master my own music. Well, it depends. If it's like some stuff that I'm just that I like. So I made that Void album. Well, not Void. Is it called Void? I made an EP like about a month and a half ago, and it was just like stuff I wasn't crazy about, but I wanted to still get it out there. I thought it was good enough to release, so I just like quickly mastered it myself. I just run it through a tape machine, and I just like clean it up and stuff, and EQ the bass and all that. But I don't. Yeah, so I've been. I usually get my own stuff mastered now, and it's because like my workspace isn't like ideal. Like I have studio monitors, but like you can see, there's one over there, one here, but I don't have like the room is not treated for sound properly, you know. And so usually mastering engineers like they also like can fix things in the bass and stuff that I can't. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, Dolby Atmos, that's what it is. Yeah. You just need headphones and a webcam. Yeah, that's true, actually. I did actually try the Dolby Atmos thing. Yeah. I just thought it complicated things a little bit too much, though, and I don't know if I really wanted to mess around with it too much. I guess, you know, I could try it on this new album I'm working on, but it's like already like mixed. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it yet, because unless it's mainstream, I don't really want to spend time doing all that extra work. Do people listen to like Dolby Atmos music mixes? Because you can on some stream platforms, I think I don't know which ones do it. Is it like Apple Music? Oh no, it's not perfect. Ugh, it was working. Now, oh, God. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't move the shattering part, obviously. Dingus. I'm a dingus. Dingus move. Can I have it like spread apart further? That'd be cool. End size? Randomness. No. If you use logic, at least give the binaural painting a shot. Right click hold on these two. Yeah, I think I'll like try it out just again. I did try it once it came out a long time ago. Actually, you know that little intro of like the intro of safe mode? Well, yeah, I was mixing it in Dolby Atmos. But then I just exported it as a stereo file. Which I don't think that's not how it works. Yeah, yeah, you have to like, it comes out as like, I don't know. I never exported a Dolby Atmos file, so I don't know. Are you excited with how well indie animation has been doing lately? I personally don't watch any TV shows at all. It's refreshing to see good, more creator-directed content. Yeah, man, I am excited, and I'm a little bit jealous, honestly. Like, I don't need 100 million views in like 2 days, but I'm like, come on, guys. You know what I mean? It's like 30,000 views on something I worked like 6 months is like, I don't know. But it's good. It's good, like if you're in like certain spaces, I guess, on YouTube. Okay, let's see this. There we go. That looks a little better. Okay, so now if I watch the whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I want to finish that shot or not, or change the timing later. But I'm pretty happy how the windows break out there, at least looks pretty good. Even if you don't export as Atmos, it still encodes the 3D positioning in stereo using phase panning and binaural magic, so it's not completely pointless to use. Yeah, that was my understanding of it at the time, I think. And then there was like a more like standardized way of doing it, I think. And I don't know, like a lot of mastering engineers can even do binaural or Adobe Atmos. I guess I could ask. It's the one I use mostly. Without exporting as Atmos or surround or using headphones. Yeah, I get it. Like if you're looking around the room and stuff, you can kind of like imagine the drum sets over there because of the bass drum while you're looking. And a thought occurred to me recently. How do authors like you feel when they see fan arts of their works? I mean, I'm cool with that. I think it's fun, you know? People send me stuff all the time. I'm like, it's cool, man. I like it. I've been fortunate that no one has like made Rule 34 of any of my drawings, as far as I know. I mean, actually, someone drew like Henrik like with his shirt off once, but it was kind of more of like a shit post. Yeah, I got you, man. Putting the sounds behind your head and stuff. I'll play around with it sometime. Hey, Umami, just wanted to say that my buddies and I have been big fans of your stuff for years. Just recently got together and rewatched an horror series. Hey, Zombie Disco, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. Hey, Ethan Simon, what's up, dude? Thank you. Yeah, so I was at Toronto for a Buffer Festival, and so I went and hanged out with J-Reg and Art Chad there. And that was fun with Carolina. So I gotta like, so now you can see there's like blurry pixels here. So should be easy to fix though, I think. Yeah. Did you compose the music for the string section? How does the string composition work? So recently I attended a screen composer's workshop in Montreal, and that was kind of a fun thing to do, though I don't know if it's kind of dumb. I don't think I really learned much. It was kind of a stupid thing to say, but they partnered us up with a different composer. Anyway, I don't want to go into that, but so basically string sections are very easy to compose because if you're playing like a violin, whatever, you can't play more than one note at a time, really. Well, I mean, you can. I think there's like certain crazy techniques you can do weird stuff. But basically, if you're making like strings legato, which is just like long notes that transition into other notes, all you really need to know is like the frequencies, or like that these certain instruments are capable of producing sounds at, and which like what notes they sound good at. Like I think one time I tried to like compose something for like the top end of a viola, and it's really not meant to be played like that, so it didn't sound right. So you just have to kind of know like the violins are like the high notes, viola is kind of like mid to high, and then there's cello, it's kind of like mid low, then you got your bass and your double bass. And I don't usually compose, like I don't write music for the double bass. Like my music kind of usually has like a synthy bass to it anyway. I guess if you're doing like pure orchestra though, that would make sense. Just wanted to drop in and say my girlfriend and I have been watching you for a long time, and we absolutely love your art. It's awesome that you're sharing the process as well. Hey, well, thank you very much. Thank you for the comment, my friend. All right, everyone. I think I had enough for tonight. So here's like something I did today, I guess. The timing is a bit off. I don't know. Maybe it'll work depending on my music. Like, but this is supposed to be kind of like a high-paced action scene. But I thought it might be cool to do a high-paced action scene kind of like slow motion. And have like just like a few sections that are really fast. Like when the people are shooting the guns, they'll have it like at full speed, but then when they're kind of like drifting around this parking garage. Oh shit, man, it's like 2 a.m. All right, everyone, that's it for tonight. I'll talk to y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all the comments, and those people who also super chatted, thank you as well. I'll probably be streaming like, usually if I stream it's like Saturday night, so I got December coming up, so it's gonna be cold, and I'll probably just be doing streaming more often. So all right, everyone, take care for now, and have a good Thanksgiving weekend to the Americans. Good nighty.